Greetings folks, and I hope that your tears are your best defense wherever you are in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview, but no ordinary figure. No, we have got the first pictures from Jazzinc Dioramas of their Julie Newmar from the 1966 Batman TV show. And I've got to say, I am super excited for this. This is only, I think, their second foray into 1/6 scale figures. They're mostly known for their dioramas, their 1/6 scale vehicles, a lot of those Batman related. But yeah, they recently announced, well, I think it was actually towards the back end of last year, their Michelle Pfeiffer Batman Returns Catwoman, but they've just dropped this one. And I know I'm not the only one in the world who has been wanting this figure for so long, and it's great to see Jazzinc getting involved in this. But yeah, before we dive into the pictures that they've dropped on us, I'd like to send a Batcave size shout out to everyone who's supported the channel. And please drop a like and hype on this video as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale reviews, previews, news, showcases, tours, and all that other good stuff that we've got coming up. So let's have a look at the pictures. Now, Jazzinc haven't dropped that many on us, but let's dive in and find out what Julie Newmar is looking like in 1/6 scale. So the first shot we've got, and first impressions, I've got to say, I am very impressed indeed. The first thing that strikes me is the proportions. Now, as aficionados of the 66 TV show will know, Julie Newmar had an hourglass figure, and I think they've captured that really well. The proportions look absolutely nailed on here. That super thin waist, the height looks right. Let's talk about that suit. Now that suit, that skin tight suit, looks very good indeed. Now I don't know what materials Jazzinc have used here, and the team over there with Yoast. There's no real blurb with this figure, so we don't have a pre-order date, we don't have a release date yet, and a very limited amount of information other than the photos themselves. So it's anyone's guess the material they've used in this suit, but it looks really screen accurate. I'm going to lean in here. It's got that sheen to it, that sort of wide neck collar that we associate with this particular Catwoman suit. You've got the gloves going up to the elbows there, the gold belt itself, the stiletto heeled 60s style mini boots, and I think it was, I have to double check this, I think she appeared in 13 episodes, Julie Newmar, as Catwoman, and she is a grand old age of 92, so congratulations, I think, are in order to Julie. And the first episode of this was screened the year Mr. Go Figure was born, so do the maths on that one. Moving swiftly on, the necklace, that looks really nice. Not sure whether this is going to be metal or plastic, no information on that, but let's take a look at the head sculpt. I'm sure we'll get some closer shots, not a vast amount of photos as I mentioned, but rooted hair, fantastic to see, not sculpted plastic. That unique hairstyle that Julie Newmar had, sort of swept back from the forehead there with those long sections running down the side with the curl at the end. Be interesting to see how they have managed this hair. I'm going to assume that this curl has been put into the hair beforehand, because I'm not seeing any product in it, and product would be out of place with this figure because she didn't have product in her hair. I'm assuming it was either a natural curl, which is doubtful, or it was actually put in prior to shooting. But yeah, that hair is going to have to have been done very well, but it's looking absolutely spot on as far as I can see. The color looks right, the style looks right, that sort of chestnutty brown. You've got the ears poking through, right proportions, and you've got the Catwoman mask, and the head sculpt itself, I'm sure we're going to get closer to it, but that looks really good. Let's talk about these bits and pieces as well that are knocking around with in this shot. You've got the chair there, and you've got this gold cat statue in the background. We see these in the other photos as well, you'll see them as we move along. I am assuming these are part of the accessories that come with the figure itself. First impressions, I'm blown away. I think this looks phenomenal. And as a sort of a first dip in their toe into the water of 1/6 scale figures, I think Jazzinc look like they are gonna explode onto the scene with their figures. So let's zip on to the next shot. We've got her with the sort of trademark hand on the hips here, and we get to see those nails for the first time as well, those talons, those gold talons. They look really, really well done. As I say, proportions look absolutely on point. That head sculpt looks phenomenal. That chair and that statue look great. And we're getting our first glimpse here of what I think is another one of the accessories as well, the 2 gold cat guns. They look like they're coming as well with this particular figure, so scratch out their eyes. I do like these shots that they've dropped on them. They've got that real 60s vibe to them, and I'm all in here. So yeah, proportions look great. Articulation now, as we all know, skin tight all-in-one suits can be a bit of a nightmare when it comes to articulation and posing. The arms are bent nicely here, not seeing much movement in the legs. So once again, it's home to speculation. What with the restrictions of this rather nice suit and the body itself, how much poseability we'll have in there, and also what material they've used in this suit here. Are we going to risk any flaking or cracking? But I think we're going to have to wait to get this in hand, and I know a lot of people will be very eager to get this in hand. On to the next shot. We've got her sat in the chair, and as before, I'm going to chance my arm and say all these accessories come with the figure, although I'm not seeing a stand in this photo. Maybe that's yet to be finalised, but a hint at articulation being pretty good here. She's sat in the chair. We've got the legs extended a little bit. They're not at 90 degrees, but the feet are crossed there, and there appears to be no issue with her sitting in that chair. So yeah, articulation looks like it should be on point. And once again, I'm going to lean in here. That hair looks very, very good indeed. Yeah, absolutely nailed on there. That cat phone looks fantastic, the white cat phone, as does the statue. And it looks like that statue is removable, so you can either have the cat phone on the little gold table there, or the statue itself. So articulation looking good. On to the next, once again in the chair, holding the phone this time, and yeah, we've got no real close-ups here. I think there are a couple of the head sculpt itself, so hopefully we'll get a little bit closer to it. But yeah, articulation, excellent. That paintwork, loving the sort of leopard skin print on the back of that chair there, and on the seated section, and the belt, nice and gold. Paint applications look very, very good overall. Yeah, I think this is going to be a no-brainer for Mr. Go Figure. There's a lot of other companies out there that have sort of threatened this figure. Overall, I think Mars Toys have threatened one for a while, but we've never seen that. I think along with a penguin from Batman Returns. But a lot of companies sort of threw their hat in the ring and said they were doing this figure, but no one's actually seemed to have produced as of yet. So this really is the first Julie Newmar to hit the scene. So and very impressive it's looking too. On to the next, hands on the hips again. Once again, we're seeing those gold talons, really, really nicely done. Chair. There's not a vast array of other stuff going on with this figure. Really, it's about that suit for me. It's about getting those proportions right and that head sculpt, nailing that head sculpt on. I want to get closer to this head sculpt. Let's move on to the next shot. Now we get a really, really good look at this 1/6 scale Julie Newmar head sculpt. I'm going to lean in again here. That mask looks really, really nice. Not sure whether that's removable. I doubt it. We're not seeing any unmasked head sculpt here. We're only seeing the one head sculpt, so not interchangeable. I'm liking the expression they've gone for here. They've got that sort of mischievous, wry smile. Liking that a lot. We've got the high cheekbones going on there. The skin tones, the textures look very good, very smooth. The eyes look nice and glassy. They're reflecting the light there. They look like they're the right color. There's a reflection off that mask. It's got that high gloss look. That's nailed on. That sort of glitter effect that goes on in the suit as well. Be interesting to see how they've captured that. But the stitch work in that suit looks perfect. That's going to be important, getting that stitch work right. And the detailing in that gold necklace look absolutely nailed on as far as I can see. I'm liking what I'm looking at here a lot. That head sculpt, that hair, very, very well done indeed. Onto another one, we've got her holding the two golden cat guns with these stars above her head. Yeah, the lighting on here, we've got some blue lighting on the side there. The lips look nice and glossy. As I say, those cheekbones are nice and high, and overall I think they have nailed the look of Julie Newmar here very, very well indeed. And hopefully that suit will be sturdy enough to keep her in these dynamic poses. This is not really one, I mean, it's a bit like the Michelle Pfeiffer figure, and it's always going to be a compromise when you've got these all-in-one bodysuits of getting that screen accuracy along with the poseability. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this a hell of a lot, as you can probably tell. On to the next, a seated one again, looking off slightly to the side there. Detailing on that chair looks very, very nicely painted with that gold detailing on the top there. And those tones, that's as close as I think we're going to get to those nails there. Nice and gold, just about the right length by the looks of it for me. And once again, you're seeing that ridiculous hourglass figure that Julie Newmar was known for. And I think that is the last shot. So there you have it, folks. That is Jazzinc's take on Julie Newmar from the '66 Batman. What are your thoughts on this figure? Is it something you're going to be picking up? Are you picking up the Michelle Pfeiffer Batman Returns Catwoman? What are your thoughts on Jazzinc? What are your thoughts on this particular figure? What are your thoughts on the '66 TV show? What are your thoughts on anything at all? Nothing is off menu as always. So please drop a comment in the comments section below. I would be fascinated to hear your take on this particular figure. It's going to be a no-brainer for me, this one. But what about you? I'd like to hear from you. So I suppose all it remains for me to say, what's coming up on the channel? Well, as I mentioned at the top there, we have a raft more 1/6 scale figure reviews coming in. We've got stuff from Hot Toys, In Art, Susu Toys, Present Toys, Caustic Plastic, Iconic Studios, the list goes on. As I mentioned at the top as well, we've got showcases, previews, news, tours, and all that other stuff. So, as I mentioned, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing anything. And I suppose all it remains for me to say is from myself, from Catwoman, aka Julie Newmar, a massive thank you for watching as always, and until next time on the channel, happy collecting and take care of yourselves.